Greetings, Arizona Virtual Academy. My name is Jerry Smith, and I am a middle school math interventionist coming to you from eSchool Prep in the great state of Texas. Before we go on to the classroom, I would like to share with you what I did with the names that you gave to me. Of course, you've had these names grouped into 3 different groups. And our normal procedure is to take these and, of course, run the RIT scores from map growth and from map skills. As you can see here, I have went ahead and decided to go with algebraic expressions. Then from there, we group the scores, and I grouped these into 5 different groups. You can see I kept the advanced group to their group. I kept the proficients and actually divided those into 2 separate groups. The proficients that were not slow and the proficients that were slow. The ones that were slow, I would run an assessment just to make sure that there were no gaps involved in their scores. And then, of course, the third group, the non-proficients, I would also divide into 2 different groups. The latter group that has struggled with mastery, I would put into a T3 team with sessions where I worked with them one-on-one and hopefully give them enough growth that I can bump them up then to T2. And the T2s, of course, I put in stride and I run the engine on hot and furious so that it can do its magic. So I put all of these groups into 5 different breakout rooms. I also wanted to commend the Arizona Mathematics Standards. I do like it that you all have major clusters. Please do not tell my Texas friends that I said that. And of course, you can see here that I took the strand, the major strand that says apply and extend previous understanding of arithmetic to algebraic expressions. Now, along with this are the standards for mathematical practices. And I do want you to notice that when I am teaching the lesson, I have what's called a reason column. My reason column reflects all of these that are listed here. I do expect my students to understand these steps. So I've taken 3 of the parts of the strand on reading, writing, and evaluating algebraic expressions. And I've included the putting in the unknown variable. And I've also, the most important part, I would say, would be the identifying parts of the expression, because students have a real hard time with words and with vocabulary. And I spend at least 40% of my teaching on vocabulary. I've had great success with this. Once the students learn the words, then they have a tendency to make a much higher score on their math. Well, I hear them coming right now, so I will see you right after class. Thank you. Hey guys, come on in. How are you doing today? Hey Elijah, haven't seen you for a couple of days. You doing okay? Hi Jaden. What's that, Jaden? Your mom's sick? I'm sorry to hear about that. Hello, Garen. What's that? You are sleeping? Well, I know what you mean. Okay, guys, you know what to do. Go ahead and go to your rooms. And Newton, you're going to stay in here with me, and I'll be right back to get you started. I'm going to go visit Einstein for just a minute. Hey, Einstein, great contest you guys are having in Stride. All right, I just want to remind you that you have 1 more week in your contest. Okay, and who is in the lead? Is anybody interested in me sharing who the leaderboard is? Who is on the lead? Great, here you go. Garen is in first place. Jaden, Alexis, honorable mentions to Mason and Levi. But guys, you are all so close. It's anybody's game. So make sure that you spend time in it in this last week. And I did want to remind you that this contest is based on badges. It's not based on points unless we have a tie. Okay? All right. Newton, how many of you were able to break the code that I gave you? Okay? Let's see. Put your answers in the polling. What is the state bird of New Mexico? Way to go, Alexis. You got it. It's penguin, isn't it? No, that's not right. What is it? Roadrunner. Okay, Roadrunner. Excellent. My mistake. There you go. Most of you got that. Good job. Okay, so I want you to get out your math dictionaries, please. Now remember that your math dictionaries are due next week. All of your words. This is an easy grade, but it is a test grade. So make sure you have all your words in it and all your pictures and examples. Let's see, Kylie, would you go ahead and read what evaluate means? Look that up in your dictionary and tell us what evaluate means. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Now, remember, tomorrow is your vocabulary test, and we've been reviewing this now for several days. So today is our last day to review this. So go ahead and put your answers in the polling. All right, what is the answer to a multiplication problem? Let's see, Blaze, what did you put? Good job, product, you're right. Hey, everybody got that one right. Good job, guys. All right, so here's the hard one. This is the one you all had problems with. What is the answer to a division problem? What's that, Kylie? Why do I have Dairy Queen up there? Hey guys, why do I have Dairy Queen up there? Because division goes with quotient, DQ. Hey, you all got it right. You guys are definitely rolling along here. All right. Okay, so let's look at today's objective. What is our objective today? All right, Adeline, what did you put? Good job, all of the above. But everybody else was all over the board. Okay, where is our objective, guys? It's up here, isn't it? Write, read, and evaluate. So Adeline was correct, but the rest of you need to work on that. All right, guys, let's go on. Okay, so we want to know what side is the left hand. Several of you have had problems with this in the past. So which side is the left hand? A, B, C, or D? Very good, Matthew. You got it. It's the one with the L, isn't it? So C is the correct answer. It's the one with the L. That is the left hand. All right, what does L stand for? Everybody should get this right 100%, because I've been saying over and over, and you all are correct. It is C, isn't it? Okay, now which hand is the right hand? If the L stands for the left hand, then what side is the right hand? Okay, good job, Blaze. You got it. It's the one with the R, the one with the right. Okay, so I'm trying to help you to know the difference. Now, why is this so important? Because we need to know which side is the left expression, and we need to know which side is the right expression in a equation. Okay, so which side is the left expression? Matthew, what did you put? Good job. 4a plus 5. Now, some of you got that incorrect, so let's go on to the next one. Do you see why it's 4a plus 5? You line up your left hand with that left side, okay? Very good. All right, so if 4a plus 5 is the left expression, then which side is the right expression? Help us out here, Adeline. What do you say? That's right, the 10 plus 2a, because it's on the side of the right hand. Hey, everybody got that one correct. Good job. You guys are catching on. I appreciate that. Which part is the equation? Now listen to what I'm sharing with you. This is a logic statement. If the left side is 4a plus 5 and the right side is 10 plus 2a, which part is the whole equation? Ah, very good, Matthew. That's right. It's the whole enchilada, isn't it? It's the whole thing. See this bracket here? It covers the whole thing. So look in your math dictionary. What's the definition of an equation, Blaze? That's right. Two expressions that are equal to each other. So that's two sides that are equal to each other. Does that make sense? Very good. Okay, so we have one more. Which part in this algebraic equation is the unknown variable? Now, guys, we've already done A, we've already done B, and we've already done D. So I expect everybody to get this one right. That's right. It is. It is C because, okay, go ahead, Kylie, tell us why. Because it's the little a. We know what the 4 is and we know what 5 is, but we don't know what that little a is. You're right. You're exactly right. Okay, now evaluate is another word that you had to do for the code, isn't it? So I expect everybody to get this one correct. And let's see, Adeline, what'd you say? You're exactly right. It means to calculate. And we also do something else with the evaluate. We also substitute, don't we? We substitute in for another in place of another one. Okay, so it's our objective question again. What is our objective today? Hey, this looks very familiar. I expect everybody to get this one correct. All right. Kylie, what'd you put? A, you would be correct. It is all of the above again. Okay, very good. All right, now what we're going to do is switch gears a little bit here. We're going to go to the I do, you do, I do, we do, and you do. I'll get them here correct in a minute. You remember in the I do now, I want you to take notes. What's that, Adeline? Yes, we are going to do the reason column. So you are expected to do that. We do, we all going to work as a team. And then the you do is each one of you is going to teach the lesson, including the reason column. That's right, Adeline, including the reason column. Okay, so I'm going to start with the I do. Okay, everybody got their notes ready to go? Here we go. Mr. Smith, what is the first step to every math problem? I know that. It's given. Okay, so I can put in here given. And what is it that's given, Mr. Smith? Well, I've got right here this 9y minus 13. I know what that is. That's an expression. So I'm going to write down a left expression. Notice it's on the left of the equal sign. Well, Mr. Smith, what else is given in the problem? Well, I've got this up here on the right. That's substitute 4 for y. So I'm going to write it down here also. Is there anything else given? No, that looks like it's all. What is the second step in this problem, Mr. Smith? Well, the second step I know is strategy. Oh, look at this. I was going to ask what the strategy is, but I see it. It's right here. They put the strategy in the problem. That's very, very nice of them to do that. All right. So what is the strategy? Right here it says sub, doesn't it? That's right. So we're going to substitute. What does substitute mean? Well, it means in place of. So I'm going to put everywhere there's a y, I'm going to put a 4. Okay. So here we go. And now I've got my 4 in place of the y, but am I going to multiply first or am I going to subtract first? How do I know what to do first? I remember PEMDAS. Okay, so PEMDAS. So do I have any parentheses? Yes, but there's nothing to do in there. It's only got one number, so I'm going to cross that P out. Do I have any exponents? Those little bitty numbers at the top? Nope, don't have any of those, so I'm going to go ahead and cross the E out. Okay, now do I have any multiplying that I can do? Yes, I can multiply. So I go ahead and multiply the 9 times 4, and I get 36. Okay, I cross that out. Now, do I have any division? No, no division. Okay, so I cross that out. Now, do I have any addition? No, no addition. So now I'm with subtraction. Of course, that's a subtraction sign. But I don't like the way this is written. Can I rewrite this just to make sure? Can I make it up and down? Well, of course you can. So I write this up and down, and of course 36 minus 13 is 23. Now notice I have a third step here, don't I? What's my third step, Mr. Smith? Well, my third step is to write conclusion. Can I check it? You bet you can, Mr. Smith. Just go ahead and take and put 4 in here in the original expression. And 9 times 4 is 36 minus 13, and I get 23. So 23 is the correct answer on that. Okay, guys. Now, your assignment for tomorrow is to break the code before the next class, which is, what did the cucumber say to the vinegar? I am certainly have a lot of confidence that you guys can break this code. So good job. Thank you all. Hey, have a blessed day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Okay? All right, great, great. And, all right. I pushed the wrong button here. That's why I couldn't get them back up. There we go. Okay. Of course, the next thing we would do is the we do, where we work together as a team. And then after that, I would do the I do. You do. And the students really get a big kick out of the you do, because they each want to be the teacher, and that's where they really grow as far as remembering the reason column. Of course, I would give them a quiz to go with that, and then also I would run some stride reports so that they can um, so I can see and measure their growth. This has been a great experience for me. I appreciate you let me share this time with you, and I am available for an interview, and I want to thank you again. Bye.